Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
And we're back. So we have an interesting thing going on with the breaks. We're playing a little bit of Bohemian Grove because one of our streams, I think the Facebook stream, is getting that. That's why you're seeing Bohemian Grove behind me. Alex Jones did an amazing quick rendition. He saw that article and goes, how come I haven't gone live with this? So he went live right before we did the nightly news talking about how
the mainstream.
It has Bohemian Grove. They literally had Frank Underwood in Bohemian Grove talking about it, how he goes there. He doesn't really believe in it, but he goes there to appease the elites.
Which is probably the case with the actual Bohemian Grove. It's these people like acting like they have some sort of,
My favorite quote is from Nixon, who called it the most goddamn faggy thing he'd ever been to in his life.
I think a lot of these people know that they don't get any actual power from this. It's just this, these acts that they do, these acts they put on to,
Well, the power's with themselves. The
right,
power
exactly.
is like, if
that's how you rise
these
up to the
people
top.
who aren't elites can get you in, but they're like these sub-elites can get you in and to do these things.
You've got to do
like,
the initiation rituals. You got to go through the rites to,
So now we're going to go live to Chantilly, Virginia, just outside of the Westfields Marriott. I see Owen Shroyer right there giving me the big
Shroyer
okay
himself.
sign.
That's
Owen,
racist, actually.
You've been woken people, haven't you? You've been woken them up.
Well, it was interesting, some of the responses that we got yesterday when we did a man on the street here at a local fair that was happening, which actually David Knight is doing the same thing tonight. He's going to do a man on the street with those same people. But yes, some of the young people, when I brought up Bilderberg, they had no idea what was going on. There's actually one video where I'm talking to the guy about it, and I'm like, yeah, this Bilderberg group goes on, and he's like, well, if that exists, and I'm like, no, I was just
It
there.
does. They have a website.
Yeah. So it's not an if, it does. But, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. Will those people go and look into Bilderberg? Will they actually tell their friends about it? Will they ever care? I think that you could see in some of the videos, the ones that did care, the ones that it did kind of raise their eyebrows, and then the ones that were just like, oh, just more political BS.
When I was in Austria, we went around to the village. So it was in the middle of a mountain. There was a mile and a half cordon around this place. There were troops everywhere. They had Cobra commanders there. They literally called themselves Cobra. And we go down into the village. We were talking to people. Half of them don't know what it is. A couple of them did. It was the young people that knew what was going on, and they knew it was bad. But it was amazing. The older people didn't even know. They're like, I don't care. I've been beat down all my life. I'm a serf. Global government must be there for
some of the kids that I talked to, they were like, wow, that sounds cool. Yeah. And I'll make this analogy right now, okay? Because I want to get this off my chest before I forget about it. So real quick, Harrison, just so the audience can see, look, you've got the fence, Rob and Mike, the fence is going around the entire thing from here. It goes all the way around down the street. It stops right here over here, but then they have police that are trolling right here on bikes up and down this sidewalk right here. There's actually nobody out here right now except our friends over there. It appears that for the most part, everyone's left. So instead of having the concentrated security here, like they had all day, about 20 to 30 people protecting this entrance, now for some reason, they're all down there. In fact, I was going to shoot this interview live down there, but then when we were walking through here, a paddy wagon train of about 8 to 10 paddy wagons, all holding at least 8 security officers, came rolling and rumbling out of here. So we thought we'd stick around to see if that might happen again. And actually, if you want, we can walk down the street while we do this.
Go ahead and start walking now. Yeah. Have you seen a lot of people arriving today?
No. To be honest with you, Rob, even yesterday, the amount of people we saw arriving was very little. It looked like most of the people that were coming in were either like private security or even people just working at the hotel or working the event. We really only saw a couple vehicles that actually contained what appeared to be Bilderbergers. You could tell a couple of the Cadillacs that came in were bulletproof.
Blacked out windows.
Yeah, you could see a couple, blacked out, Denali's and that type stuff. But for the most part, we're not seeing many arrivals, which is why I'm thinking that perhaps this entrance that they're guarding heavily down the road here where we're walking to right now is perhaps where they're coming in. But Rob, I want to get back to my point. So as you can see, look at this fencing, okay? They've got the police fencing here as well on the left. This is all being provided by the city. All the security, all the police officers, this is all being provided by the city. And when I first heard this, it's one of those things, Rob, where you know it to be true, but it's so absurd, you still can't believe it. All of this security, all of this fencing, everything, the security privacy state that we're seeing here surrounding the Bilderberg is being paid for by the taxpayers.
Yeah.
By the citizens here. This is my analogy, Rob. Tell me if you like this one. Hey guys, I'm having a big blowout birthday party. It's my birthday party's coming up this month. I'm going to be 28, and I'm having a blowout birthday party. I can't wait. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have a petting zoo. We're going to have a live band. We're going to have a Ferris wheel. It's going to be the best party ever, and I'm doing some crowdsourcing for it. So I'm just going to get $50 from all my friends. I got Harrison, the cameraman. He's going to pitch in. Rob and Mike, I'm going to take $50 from you, and you guys will pitch in. I'm going to take $50 from this security guy over here. How you doing? And he's going to pitch in.
Well,
okay, so now we got a bunch of money. So, oh, thanks. Yeah, thanks. Can't wait for this birthday party, Owen. It's going to be so much fun. When is it? Whoa, I didn't say you could go. You're not invited to
You're
the
just
birthday
paying for
party.
it.
You're just paying for it.
Well,
So
and here's the
don't
one
be
thing
confused
wrong.
that you're invited.
Here's the one thing wrong with that analogy. You're saying pitch in, which implies that it's voluntary. This is not voluntary.
There's a
They're
guy
just
here.
taking the
I'm
money
sorry.
and
You're
using
right.
it to pay for it.
Rob,
They're like saying,
Rob,
here,
bend
I'm going to
over
reach
and
into
give
your
me your
wallet and
wallet.
take it.
No,
That's
that's exactly it. It's absurd. So, but this is what I'm talking about, though. Okay, as we're walking, here's another. Here, hold on, stop real quick.
Bilderberg doesn't exist.
Hey, this is another funny thing that they have here. Once it reaches dusk, which we are just about to reach here in Northern Virginia,
They shine.
can you guys
lights out
see
at
that?
you.
Can you
Yeah.
see that light tower in there?
Yeah.
But one of the generator ones.
So they got about.
It's
they
like
got
for
one
road
of those.
construction.
Yeah. So they got about one of those, I would say about every 30 yards lit up once it hits dusk. And they've got a security team that kind of mans around that area as well. So that was another interesting thing. But I'm sure that that's cheap. No skin off the taxpayer dollar to fund that. Yeah, here's another one right here with another security guard. So just to prove exactly what we're talking about here.
Have you
It's
engaged with any of the
ridiculous.
security? Have they talked to you, or are they being standoffish?
Well, I will tell you. No, I will tell you. And this is a different security team here. Hi, how you doing, guy? I don't know what security detail he's with. He's wearing a yellow shirt. I think that's hotel security. We don't really interact with them. They're pretty much all on the grounds. But the police officers that are here have been very nice. In fact, to be perfectly honest with you, I think that they're kind of irked. if
They know
you
what's
will,
up. Yeah.
that they know what's up. But not only that, Rob, you got to understand, man. There's like 200 of them out here, like 150 of them on bikes. They have nothing to do.
Yeah.
They're not doing anything.
Nobody's
They're
a
literally
threat.
riding around. They're sitting in their cars. They're literally scratching their heads. I walk down the road and 8 of them follow me just because there's nothing else to do. So I think that they're kind of fed up with it, just to be honest with you, but they're holding their tongues. But as far as giving us any trouble or being standoffish or, trying to be rude or bullying us, I haven't experienced that at all. In fact, I would say the exact opposite. They've been cordial. They smile. They wave. So haven't really had any issue with security here.
Well, tomorrow we got a couple minutes left. Tomorrow is your rally that you guys are having. Tell people about it.
Okay. I'm so glad that you brought that up, Rob. This actually just developed. We need to address this immediately. President Trump has just announced that he is doing a rally at the White House at 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Rob, this is absolutely huge. I think I may even have to call Alex after this. We were planning on doing a rally in front of the Bilderberg conference tomorrow at noon. Trump just announced about an hour ago that he's doing a rally at the White House at 10 till noon. So what I'm thinking is if we
Go
could somehow
there
pull
and
this
get
off,
everybody
it
to
would be
come
historic.
here.
Boom.
Yeah.
We need to get buses.
Right.
We need to do this George Soros style. We need to get everybody who goes to that rally in D.C. to come here and bring that momentum and bring that loudness right to the Bilderberg group.
Yeah.
These are the globalists, okay?
Th-
These are
that's
the
the
people
swamp.
This is what you need to do. Owen,
Antifa should be protesting. Here, let's
Owen,
keep walking.
design a flyer. Go find a copying place. You design a flyer that's a 4x. You cut them out. You go to this rally. You get people to help pass them out. You pass out a bunch of flyers. Tell everybody where it's at, how to get there, and you will get tons
Get
of
these
people
lighting banks.
showing up. And just have them starting. If you're starting at noon, his is ending at noon. Boom. Maybe he did that to gather people around to get people to the White House. It can't be more than 45 minutes to get there.
So what do you think we should do? Do you think we should say that our rally starts at 1 or 2?
No. Keep it at noon. That's fine. More people will show
trickle
up.
in.
People are going to trickle in. Don't change the time. Just say starting at noon. Get people
Well, what
there.
about this? We're literally, folks, we're literally wargaming on air right now. Do you want us at the DC rally?
I would say
Yes.
go to the DC rally. Maybe have
Okay.
one group there at the DC rally and the other group there. We got to go to break. We got a hard
All
break
right.
coming
Hey,
up.
Rob, I'm going to shoot a video and upload it on YouTube in front of these cops up here.
Do it.
Do it.
Awesome. That's the way it happens, people. Grassroots action taking place. Thanks to you out there for supporting us. Thank you very much.
That
we got
is
more to come.
resistance.
It's the Infowars Nightly News. I'm Rob Deuce, Michael Zimmerman. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We got more.
Thanks to your support, Infowars has been able to expand its operations against the globalists at this critical time. And it's absolutely essential that we expand in the face of the enemy because, as history shows, political movements only expand or contract. And that's why the globalists are hitting us with everything they've got. Censorship, demonization, attacks, misrepresentations. They're not just trying to shut down Infowars. They're trying to fire Sean Hannity. They're trying to cull talk radio. They're trying to silence true, independent, nationalistic media. And Infowars is at the very heart of that resistance. We all see the dumbed-down trendies that appear to be soulless and how they're obsessed with consumerism and criticizing capitalism as they walk around in their expensive Nike tennis shoes and have their slave-made iPhones. So I personally am disgusted by empty consumerism. But the globalists want to get rid of free markets because there is such a thing as positive consumerism historically, where people can use the power they have of the purse to actually support building free and independent economies. So you're not just getting amazing products when you go to InfoWarsStore.com. You're also supporting a broadcast that is the very front lines of the resistance against the globalist. Now, we offer a lot of specials at InfoWarsStore.com on nutraceuticals, on high-quality water filtration systems, you name it. But these particular specials that we're offering for Memorial Day and out into next week are undoubtedly some of the best we've ever offered. On the subject of colloidal silver, and of course with Knockout and Brain Force, these are the best deals ever. 65% off high-quality colloidal silver. Sign up for auto ship, an additional 10% off. That is 75% off. That's at least 15 points lower than we've ever gone to introduce folks to high-quality colloidal silver who perhaps have never gotten it before. We've got Brain Force, 47% off. Secret 12, 43%. Knockout Sleep Aid, 50%. Survival Shield, back in stock, 40% off. Super Male, sold out for months, 30% off. And you sign up for auto ship, cancel anytime. You get an additional 10% off on that as well at InfoWarsStore.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139. In closing, we've already come this far together, and we've seen the devastating effects truth has against the global crime syndicate, but the enemy's striking back. So again, from myself, the entire Infowars crew, I want to salute and thank all of you. No matter what color you are or where you came from, if the love of liberty and justice beats in your heart, if the love of standing up against tyrants flows through your veins, we are all brothers and sisters together in this epic experiment that is life. So again, thank you all for your support. Visit InfoWarsStore.com today to get some of the best deals ever offered on incredible nutraceuticals, supplements, and so much more.